Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to do this kind of half cut crease smoky eye with two lip color combinations. So let's just get started. So first of all, like always, I'm prepping my eyelids using Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm using my concealer buffer brush from Zoeva just to buff this all in, basically all over the eyelid, even up to the brows. Don't even worry if you get some in the brows, it kind of preps them for your brow tings. Then just to set Soft Ochre Paint Pot, I'm using Blanc from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is it's an off-white shade. I wouldn't say it's really white, more like a pinky undertone, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use it to basically stop the stickiness happening from Soft Ochre. Then I'm taking sellotape and I'm just putting a little bit on the outer corner just to help with getting that really sharp edge. You can always use a makeup wipe, but I just prefer sellotape. So the first colour I'm going in with is Birkin from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are her new spring summer collection that she came out with. Some of them are old colours, but most of them are new. And I'm just going to use my 228 crease brush from Zoeva, and I'm just going to pop this into the crease and buff this back and forth using circular motions. Then I'm going in with Lime Crime Venus 2 palette, and I'm using the shade Jam, which is a bright orange. It's all like more like a rusty bright orange. It's a really nice shade, and I'm just going to use this again in the crease, but mainly on the outer corner, and then sweeping what I have left over into the center and to the inner corner of the crease. This makeup look, I wanted to focus mainly on the outer corner, so everything that I'm doing, the darkest shade is always on the outer corner, and I'm trying my hardest not to get any on my lid. Then going in with my Rimmel London gel liner. I know, I'm cheating on Maybelline, I'm sorry. I'm basically just going to draw like the base half of a winged liner, so not actually wing it out, but draw that kind of like baseline. And then I'm going to use a tiny little brush that I bought from Poundland. You can get 6 for like £1. It's in their like artist section, and I'm using my natural crease, my natural fold, to help me create that crease, or that cut crease. Basically, if you don't have one, you always want to go above your creases. So if your creases are too low for you to do this, go above it, don't go below it. That's how you make like a fake cut crease, and it also makes your eyes look bigger. So if you don't have that natural fold, go above it. If you do, use it to your advantage. Then I'm taking Blazing from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a really red brown earthy warm shade, which is my favorite this month. Obviously it will be. And I'm just going to take this on my 227 brush from Zoeva, and I'm going to apply this again just on the outer kind of half of my crease, and make sure that you don't kind of smudge out that black. I did wait a couple of minutes for that to dry, so I didn't smudge it everywhere, but yeah, you just make sure you take your time with this makeup look. It did take a while for me to do. Then I'm going to go in with Mud from the Lime Crime palette again, and I'm going to take this on my Throughline little fluffy brush, and I'm going to keep this quite tight near the black. Yeah, use circular motions, it'll help blend out a lot easier, but be careful because it can go a bit chalky because we are only working with a small amount of like area of the eyelid. Then I'm just going to use my 227 brush from Zoeva to blend this all out and make sure that the colours are nice and gradient and kind of blend together nicely. So yeah, always go in with like a fluffier brush afterwards just to blend out those edges. My camera did this again, and it deleted the footage of me applying the black. So all I did was I basically did the same thing, but using a little detail shader brush and kind of using flicking motions near the black line upwards to blend in with Mud and Blazing. So yeah, sorry it keeps cutting out, it's so annoying, and it doesn't like tell me, it just literally just stops. Anyway, then I'm going to go in with that Throughline brush again and blend out those edges of the black to make sure that it's nice and blended and gradient. To complete the rest of my eyeliner, I'm using the LA Girl Fine Line Felt Tip Liner in black just to, yeah, do a small thin line on the rest of the eye. I really wanted the dramaticness to be on the outer corner. I did this mini tutorial of dot to dot contouring on my Instagram, and I thought I might as well put it in my YouTube video because some of you might find it helpful, but some of you might not. But I just thought I might as well put it in anyway. So I'm using my medium shade from a cream contour kit from Anastasia, and I'm applying it dot to dot on the areas I would contour. So underneath my cheekbones, underneath my chin, the bottom of my nose, in my temples, my forehead, and then a little bit in my cupid's bow. I have a long face, so this would probably work for someone who has a long face. All of these areas won't work for someone who's got like a round face or heart-shaped face. Like, it'd be completely different for your face shape. So maybe that's something we can do in the future. But I'm just using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20 to dot out my highlighter. I go underneath my eyes, down the side of my nose. I go on the tip of my nose, and then I leave a little bit of a gap. And then I put it on the rest of my nose, my forehead, my chin, underneath the contour on my cheekbones. Then I spray it with Fix Plus because it does dry out quite a bit. And then I'll go in with my Real Technique sponge, and I'll use one side of it to blend out the contour, and then I'll turn it over a little bit to do the highlighter. I forgot to mention that I have already got foundation on. I've got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, but I put this on before I did my eye makeup, which almost made it harder to blend out the contour and highlight. So definitely do it the other way around. Do the foundation, and whilst it's still wet, do the contour and highlight. It'd be easier to blend out. Anyway, then I'm taking Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to bake just the normal areas. So underneath my eyes, down the center of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, my cupid's bow and chin. Then I'm going to leave it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll brush it off. Then I'm going to take my Giorgio Armani Sun Fabric Sheer Bronzer, and I'm just going to apply this on my cheekbones, pretty much the areas that we contoured, but I didn't want to put a contour shade on top of the creams because we've already got that base color there. I just wanted to kind of set it in place with a bronzer. Then I'm taking that Glow highlighter kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm mixing all the shades together and just popping some on the tip of my nose, and then down the center of my nose and on my cheekbones and cupid's bow. Then I'm taking Margin blusher from MAC, which is my favorite at the moment. I honestly can't stop using it on myself, on my brides. Like, I literally love this blusher so much. I'm just going to pop it on the apples of my cheeks also. Then going back to the eyes, look how much better the eye makeup looks when you've actually got your face on. Like, it's ridiculous. Then I'm taking Blazing again. Honestly, Blazing is replacing fudge. I'm not even kidding you. And I'm just going to apply this on my lower lash line again, mainly on the outer corner, and then kind of leaving it bare on the inner corner. I'm using my 231 brush from Zoeva, which is a petite crease brush, which I love for the lower lash line. Then going in with Mud on my Throughline brush again, and I'm just going to apply this in the same kind of areas, really dark on the outer corner, and then leaving that inner corner really bare. Then I'm taking the Noir shade from Anastasia, and I'm just going to apply this with my small little detail shader brush from Zoeva, and I'm just going to join the black from the top smoky eye bit to the bottom and go right by my lash line. I honestly can't speak at the end of these videos. At the beginning I can say full sentences, and then by the end it's like... Anyway, then I'm going to go in with my white Ooh La La liner from Sleek Makeup, and I'm going to apply this on the bottom waterline from the outer corner to the inner corner. Then I'm using a new mascara that I got from The Balm, and it's called Mad Lash, and it has loads of spikes on it, and it's even got spikes just at the tip of the mascara wand, which I love. I'm so picky with mascaras, and this is literally now my favorite. So if you're in need of a new mascara, definitely check this one out. It's really good, and that's quite rare for me to say. And for my lashes, I'm taking my Mink ones from Huda Beauty, which are in the style Sophia, and I'm just going to apply them with Duo Glue and my tweezers. I wanted to give you guys two lip color options, one that's more wearable and one that's more extravagant and a little bit more out there. So I've done an ombre nude lip, and first of all I'm taking my stripped down liner from MAC, and I'm just going to line my lips and then overline them the areas that I want to, and then I'll shade in those outer corners but leaving the center of my lip bare for a second. Then I'm taking my Maybelline concealer, and this is the eye eraser one, I think, and I'm just taking it in the shade Light, and I'm popping it onto the center of my lips and then blending it into the stripped down liner with my finger. Then I'm going in with this Bourjois lip gloss, which is in clear, and I honestly love this lip gloss. I'm nearly out, so I'm definitely going to repurchase this. So this is look number 1, and then look number 2 is using black. It's crazy how just changing a lip color can really change the look. So this one's more edgy, I feel, and the other one's more wearable. Like, I totally go out with the other look on. I totally go out with this look on, but that's just me. So I'm going to use Midnight liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and again just applying this all over my lips. I didn't use a lip liner. You don't really need to with these liquid lipsticks. They don't bleed or don't move and don't budge. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know your thoughts down below and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe before you leave. It would mean the world to me, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.